Hey, all Kate here from the Emerald Minecart. Welcome back to another review, and today I'm reviewing episode 14 of Kamen Rider Zeztz. So yeah, in this episode, we got a lot more information, especially some history between Baku and Nox that Baku discovers. Obviously, I'll get to it, but yeah, I quite like this episode, especially since this is where he gets another new form. He still doesn't get his other capsules back. Maybe he might get that in the next episode, but yeah. Anyways, pros, the cons, the mids. First off, the pros. First things first are the fight scenes. Once again, the fight scenes are amazing, especially when Comrade Zeztz gets his new capsule, the Plasma Capsule, which I will talk about later. But yeah, he essentially becomes the Flash. It is like running all over the place, like at faster than the speed of light, and just attacking Nox and destroying him. Okay, not really destroying him because Nox is still alive at the end of the episode. Obviously, he's injured, but he's alive. Next up are the special effects. Once again, special effects are also amazing, especially the special effects of Comrade Zeztz turning or using his plasma capsule to activate his Inazuma form. I think that's how it's said, or plasma form. I don't know. It looks cool. It's obvious that it was probably inspired by the Flash. I think. I would be surprised if we got that wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah. Also, how he gets the plasma capsule. Like, he basically holds an empty capsule in the sky when it's raining and thundering, and lightning strikes down upon the empty capsule and transforms it into the plasma capsule. That special effect was freaking amazing. It looked awesome. But also that means the capsules can possibly conduct electricity. Maybe. I don't know. Next up, okay. Now I mentioned earlier in the intro that, oh hey, Baku and Nox have a history that Baku discovers. Well, apparently, Nox was one of Baku's teachers. Yeah, like, Baku went to something called a cram school, which is like this like private education school. I'll put up the definition of it. Yeah. Side note, yeah, I did learn something from this episode, so there's that. But yeah, we learned that yeah, Nox was Baku's teacher, which was really interesting. This connects to another thing. Baku might be on the spectrum, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean he's on the spectrum? Allow me to explain. So, in the memory that, like, Baku is remembering, we see, like, a child him into a class that had a sign above it that said special education. Now, if you happen to be on the spectrum, so, like me, you would know that special education is usually for people on the spectrum. But before I continue, if I'm saying anything wrong, I'm sorry. But I believe that possibly Baku might be on the spectrum. If I'm getting that wrong, I'm very sorry. But yeah, if this is true, then hey, I can actually relate to Baku. Like he's like this happy guy who like just wants to help people and like he too is possibly on the spectrum, and well, I'm obviously on the spectrum, which explains a lot actually. But yeah, just if that's the case, then hey, I can relate to Baku now. But yeah. Anyways, next up is the new capsule, the plasma capsule, or what I like to call the peace capsule. Look, I know that's immature, but it's made out of transparent. It's made out of transparent yellow plastic. You know what else is transparent yellow? That's right, pee. So it's officially the piss capsule. Okay, but yeah, jokes aside, yeah, it has a little to it has like a little 2D pixel animation of him doing a superhero landing of sorts. I don't know, but yeah, this one gives him a okay. So the color palettes for his different forms that he has are red, blue, green, and purple. This one has a new one, yellow slash gold. I just want to say, it looks amazing. Again, I mentioned how like he transforms, like in the transformation sequence and the special effects. It's just, oh my gosh, so amazing. Like I love the look of it. Again, I know I've been calling it the piss capsum, but again, that's just me being immature. But yeah, the plasma capsum, honestly, really cool. Although my only thing is that when I think plasma, I usually don't think yellow. I usually think like white or color purple. I don't know. And finally, his new weapon, the Inazuma Blaster, which is a heckin' epic looking bow. It looks cool, it looks sick, it has multi-shot, so that means, like, okay, Cover's has essentially got a bow with the multi-shot enchantment already on it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, looks cool, quite like it. Anyways, the cons, surprise, I have no cons. Finally, the mids, music, it was alright. But yeah, that was, yeah, so I give this episode 6 out of 7 stars. It is pretty good, I quite liked it, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. So, that was it for this review. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!